Here I'm working on an optical illusion design, and I'm adding color pencil that gradiates from dark to light. And in order to get this to make it look like it's a lot more three-dimensional and has this curve, you really need to push the contrast or difference between the bright light and the darker value. So if we zoom in here, you can see that this doesn't have very much contrast, it just has a really light layer. And then up here, it's just still kind of a medium value. So there is where you get this high impact, is if you push these areas. So I'm going to go through and work on adding some value here. Now, this is like kind of almost like if you think about a circle in the radius, the point from one point to another, like to the edge. This is going to the inside, which would be opposite, but this is the way my color strokes are going to radiate out. So as I build the layers, I'm not coloring harder. I'm just staying in one place longer. So right here, I'm just spending a little bit more time, and then as I move out, I don't spend as much time. And you can notice that I'm trying to move the paper a little bit as I add that shading, and then work really tight along that edge. All I'm doing is going back and forth over it. I'm not outlining, I'm just adding more layers to my shading. And then if I continue to work along this edge, it's going to be a lot more concentrated. Reminding you again that I am not pressing harder, I'm just spending more time layering and building that value. And then I can skim over this to have a little bit of pigment there. So this side really definitely looks darker to lighter. Now to get more of the impact, I'd go over here and I would repeat. It's important to have that highlight. And these are layering just with one blue. Eventually I will blend a second blue on top, but this is good practice, just using multiple values, one colored pencil. And then you can see that has a lot more visual impact than before. Good luck.